Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This week we're going to start off in our mountain pose, standing at the top of our mat. So if you'd like to join me, we'll get started. Relax both arms down by the sides of your body. Relax the shoulders, open up into your chest. And breathe in and out through your nose. Just gently lift the knees so you're engaging and activating the muscles in your legs. And just gently suck the belly in again so you're engaging the core muscles. You can also work on your pelvic floor muscles to try to strengthen those by gently squeezing and lifting. On your next inhale, just circle those arms above the head, press the palms together. Interlace the fingers and turn the palms of the hands to face up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, swing or sway to the right side. So you're just getting a nice stretch along the left side. Inhale up through center and exhale and lean to the left. Inhale up, exhale to the right. Inhale back up and exhale to the left. Inhale back to center and bring your arms out down nice and wide. Keep them there about shoulder height, and you're going to turn the palms to face behind, and then you're going to stretch those arms all the way behind. Interlace your fingers and stretch the arms all the way out. Lift the gaze up. Nice deep breath. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, start to hinge forward from your hips, keeping those hands and fingers interlaced. Don't worry about coming all the way down into a really deep fold. It's just more to loosen up the shoulders into the upper back and into your chest. And lift all the way back up. Release those hands. You can flex the fingers, bring some circulation back into your hands. Bring the palms of the hands into prayer in front of the heart and take a nice wide stance back with the right foot. We're going to adjust our lower body, make sure our lower body is in the correct position before we worry about our upper body's position. So you can shimmy the feet out nice and wide, take a nice wide stance because we're coming into our warrior pose. So your right foot is inwards at an angle 45 degrees and your left foot is straight in front 90 degrees. You're going to turn the hips so the hips are straight ahead, and then from here you're going to bend into that front knee and you're pressing down through the baby toe side and into the heel of the right foot, and you'll feel a nice stretch along the back of this right leg. What we're going to do next is we're going to swing those hands all the way up towards the sky, sink the hips nice and low, press through both feet so you're distributing the weight. Hold it here for 5 deep breaths. Relax the shoulders. in your Virabhadrasana 1 or Warrior 1. We're going to open the body up to the right. You might need to bring this right foot in a wee bit just to reposition yourself when you're open the body to the right. Arms out wide, again sinking the hips, bending this left knee. Gaze, which is your drishti, which is across the left fingertips. We're into our Virabhadrasana 2. Again, 5 deep breaths. Well done, and straighten this left leg up. You can step the right foot inward slightly, a wee bit closer, maybe shimmy the left foot back a little bit, just to bring the stance a little bit closer so it's not as wide. Keep the arms open wide. Wrap the right hand around your lower back, and you're going to windmill to the left. So Trikonasana, you can place your hand on the shin or you can place it down on the mat. You're going to be peeling back this right shoulder and you're going to bring that right hand up towards the sky when you're ready. I'm going to keep my gaze pointing down because the sunlight is going to blind me and maybe make me feel a little bit wobbly, but you can turn your gaze up towards your thumb if you wish. Nice deep breath. So again, holding it for 5 breaths. Well done. Nice strong lower body, and we're going to lift our body back up, arms open wide, rotate all 10 toes to point towards the side of your mat. And then from here, you're going to keep that wide stance. Bring your hands again wide, palms of the hands facing behind, interlace the fingers and stretch the arms out. Lift the gaze, take a deep breath in. And exhale, hinge forward from your hips and lower down into that wide-legged straddle stretch, keeping the arms lifted up off the lower back. And again, 5 deep breaths. Good job. Halfway lift, bringing the hands to the hips and then lifting up steady and with control. Rotate the right foot to the back of your mat. Your left foot comes inward slightly 45 degrees. You can shimmy to bring your stance out a bit wider. Then we're going to turn our hips to point to the back of the mat so they're lined up with that right leg. And then you're going to press through the back of that left foot and swing the hands up towards the sky, bending into that right knee. Virabhadrasana 1. Nice deep breaths here. Pressing through the baby toe side of that left foot. Good job. Nice deep breaths. Relax the shoulders. Good job. And we're going to open the body up to the right again. We might need to take a wee step in slightly if we're too wide on our stance. Arms open wide. Drishti, which is your gaze across the right fingertips. Virabhadrasana 2 as you bend into that right knee. 5 deep breaths. Good job. Straighten the stance. And again, you might need to shimmy the feet a wee bit closer because the stance may be too wide for your Trikonasana. Wrap the left arm around your lower back. Windmill to the right. Bring this hand right down onto the shin or onto the mat. Peel back the left shoulder as you reach that hand up towards the sky. Hold it there for 5 deep breaths. You can turn your gaze up towards that left thumb or keep it down towards your mat. Nice strong lower body as you rise to stand. Rotate all the toes forward to the top of the mat, and we're going to step forward, bring the hands back down to the sides of the body into our Tadasana. 5 breaths here. Next breath in, you're going to circle the arms up, gaze up towards your thumbs as you press the palms together. Breathe out as you fold forward. Maybe touch the toes, maybe touch the shins, or maybe higher up the legs, depending on your tightness and flexibility into the backs of your legs. You can hook on to the big toes if you're able to do so, and lengthen out the spine in a halfway lift. Take a deep breath in and exhale, fold. Wide elbows. Take a deep breath there. And on your next breath in, halfway lift. So you lengthen out the spine and you bring your hands to the shins. Take a breath there. And then bend generously into the knees. Plant the palms of the hands down. And you're going to step back into a high plank position. So holding it here in our high plank for 5 deep breaths. If this is not an option for you, you can drop those knees down and come into your supported high plank. Good job. Keep breathing. And keeping the elbows hugged in, whether you're in supported high plank or in your high plank. Just keep the elbows hugged in and try to slowly come down, steady and with control, all the way down. So I would say roll on your toes to shift your weight forward, hug those elbows in, nice and slowly, come all the way down, belly comes down, tops of the feet, forehead, adjust the hands. So you bring those hands not in by the chest, but just a bit lower in by the ribs. And take a deep breath in and breathe out. And on your next deep breath in, you're going to lift. Keep the elbows hugged in, keeping the pelvis connected to the mat. And exhale, lower down. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale, rise and peel the chest. Elbows hugged in. And exhale, lower down. 1 more. Inhale, rise. Elbows in. And exhale all the way down. Bring those palms of the hands back up by the shoulders. On an inhale, you're going to press in through the palms of the hands, lift up through tabletop, and lift up into your downward dog. You can pedal out the feet here if you wish. You can drive the heels down and hold it for 5 breaths if you wish. Gaze up in between those hands, guys, and you're just going to step the right foot forward, staying up on the back left toes. So we're going to rise into our high crescent, scoop the earth up, rise, nice wide stance, hold it there, nice deep breaths. 5 breaths. And lower the hands, step back. Good job. We're going to do the same thing with the left leg. You're going to step it up in between the hands, and rise up into your high crescent. Again, holding it for 5 deep breaths. And hands come back down. So you're like cartwheeling down, stepping back, downward dog, hold it there. You can pedal out the feet. Maybe some of us need to drop those knees and come into Balasana for a little rest. So either way, your option is to stay in downward dog or take a wee rest. And bring yourself back up into tabletop position. And then from our tabletop, we're going to extend the right leg out behind and left arm comes out in front. Hold it there. 5 deep breaths. And release, opposite sides. So left leg, right arm, 5 breaths. And release. Big toes to touch, knees out nice and wide, sit bones down on top of the heels, extend those arms, wide leg up Balasana. 5 breaths here. And lift your body up. We'll finish off with some cool down stretches. So bring the legs nice and straight out in front. And then we're going to bend the right knee, bring the sole of the right foot to the inner left thigh. And you're going to hold on to the toes, lengthen the spine so you're getting a nice straight back. And you're going to fold down to your own degree. Hold it there for 5 breaths. Lift up, do the same thing on the other side. Extend the right leg, sole of the left foot to the inner right thigh. Hold on to your toes, or you could use a strap. If you can't quite reach the toes, use a wee strap, a belt, something off your dressing gown, whatever you have. And straighten the spine, take a deep breath in and fold. 5 deep breaths. And lift up. Bring those soles of the feet together. Hold on to the toes. You can interlace the fingers around the feet. And you can move your groin area nice and close into it as much as you wish, depending on your flexibility in your hips and your groin area. Some people's legs may be flat down onto the mat. Some of you may be like me, or some may be higher up, and that's totally fine. And we're just going to press down with our elbows and gently lean forward. Again, 5 breaths, guys. Good job. You can keep the same position on the legs, just bring the feet further away this time. Again, you can hold on to the feet, lengthen your spine, and come all the way down again into a nice folded position. Five breaths. and gently lift up. So you can, if you wish, guys, we're going to lie back. Bring the heels nice and close in towards your bum. Bring your arms out wide. Drop the knees to the right and to the left. And then to the right again. And then to the left. So do that one more time on each side. To the right and to the left. Bring your knees through center. Extend the legs. And Shavasana. You can stay here as long as you wish. You can pause the video. I'm going to make my way up. Guys, thank you all for joining me in this practice, and I'll see you all in the next one.